have been some changes, positive changes, which have actually taken place for the past 10 years, but they weren't really matching the aspirations of the people. The governments were very much disconnected from the people, which really led to this revolution.
It didn't come as a surprise in terms of the reasons why. They were quite clear. But what was surprising was the fact that it became a movement, that people really did break the barriers of fear. I think it's an awakening. I think it has forced everyone to seriously reconsider the way things are in the Arab world.
And I think the role of education in the years ahead is going to be extremely important for social activism, for political participation, for volunteering. All of these are issues which really have to be dealt with at a very young level among young Egyptians. I'm Tamim Khallaf. I'm a diplomat in the Egyptian Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Too often it's said that there's no real civil society in the Arab world, which is not true. Are we talking about organizations that work as advocacy groups and are able to actually influence policy and government? They're very few. But there's the other side of civil society, the organizers, the community organizers, those who have small NGOs and working to better their local environment. We have many, many examples of those, and they really are success stories. Mina Al-Oraibi, I'm Assistant Editor-in-Chief for Sharq Al-Awsat newspaper in London.
Democracy is not a process, it's a culture. It is embedded within people, and they are brought up to it ever since they are from their young ages, from their early ages and early childhood. They're grown up with it.
From the political view, you've got a word to say, good ideas. Yeah, we are young, we are still dreamers, but experience, we need a chance to get experience. And that's what I wish for Arab youth.
We just have to give them a chance to express themselves.
We are a team of 12 street artists, and we do communicate our street artist creation via printing on different supports. We can just turn your life into a beautiful landscape.
We need to start from ourselves, and when we start, other people can join us.
Once we get our educational system right and encourage people to have profound democratic values and to accept one another and be tolerant of others, then all of this will lead to a much more democratic culture.
Our product is a set composed of two components. The first one is the frames, designed by cans. Recycled cans. And the second component is the card. The card is recycled from newspaper and any waste paper. We have global warming, acid rain.
Yeah, and all the woods starting to disappear.
I know it's impossible, but it's good to be a dreamer.
Everything is possible.
I don't want to hear about wars no more.
I would definitely want end of war, keeping arms only in the hands of government, ending the role of militias, ending the role of non-state actors who can use violence to intimidate people, but also making sure that the government was responsible in its use. There is no faith in the rule of law because for so long the legal systems have been so abused by those in power, and there's no faith in them. So until we have reinstituted faith in the rule of law, then it won't happen.
I think institutional building is probably the most important aspect, which will be a substantive challenge for countries such as Egypt and other Arab countries which have gone through revolutions, building institutions, whether they're political institutions or economic, or even social and participatory institutions.
There are so many knock-on effects from what's happened in the Arab world. I do think that there is a general frustration with leadership that we're seeing in the Occupy Wall Street movement in the US. We're seeing discontent in Greece. I think the fact that there were these really historic, instrumental changes in the Arab world made leaders all over, but also made civil society advocates realize that anything is possible. The fact that people found their voice, that is really a historic milestone. And we have to stop at it and appreciate it.